Hi, welcome to this week's video mail. Well, this weekend we had no game with the weekend off due to the Northern Rail Cup final. It was a good chance for the players to get a lot of rest. We didn't train since Thursday last week, but last Thursday's session was one of the best sessions I've been involved in at the club, and today's session on Tuesday has been just as good. Players are really buying in and are really psyched for the remainder of the season, starting this week at Oldham. Oldham's is going to be a tough game, as are the rest of this season, but going away, playing at Oldham's ground, it's not the best. The facilities aren't good. You know, it's a dogfight of a place to go, but we're already aware of that. We've accepted it, and we're just looking at focusing ourselves on the job ahead. On injury news, good news actually. In James Haythorn's weight trained for the first time today since his hip injury after the South Wales game and got through a real physical session, which is great. And as did Richard Jones, who also trained on Thursday and got through another real physical session as well. So fingers crossed those two are fit and they'll play reserves on Friday night and we'll be pretty much back to full strength then. Away from the game, this weekend Swinton have put a great offer in for the Sky game on the 4th of August, where they're offering adults in for £5 and also kids getting for free. In conjunction with that, I know Rob Weir's trying to organise a coach. Maybe we can get a couple of coaches over, with the price being so cheap to get in and kids getting in for free. Might be more affordable for some supporters to get a coach. If we can get 2 coach loads over, that'll be great representation for the club in what poses to be a massive game. If we make sure we do a job on the next 2 games, Oldham starting this weekend, all our focus is on Oldham, and it has to be. Every week now our focus has to be on the team we're playing, because we can't afford to slip up at all. And that's the intensity that we're looking at each game, and that's the way the players are approaching it. George Eliot, who we confirmed last week with Jake Normanton, will be staying for the rest of the season. Jake is, but unfortunately George has been called back to Leeds. George spoke to the club about what's going to happen with him when his contract finishes in 2 months, and they've told him that his best chance of getting a full-time contract is if he goes back to Leeds for the remainder of the season, which is a conflict really compared to what we've spoken about last week with Barrett McDermott. And I'm not too happy that this situation's happened, but I understand, and after speaking to George, I said to him it's a no-brainer. You know, if you've got an opportunity to get a full-time contract at Leeds, then you've got to go back and earn your stripes. But like I said, I'm not overly happy. I wish it had been sorted out a better way before we announced that he was staying for the rest of the season. But not to worry, because in the reserves last week, Gavin Duffy had an outstanding game, and Hutch is also back in contention for a place this week. We've got Ollie Pursglove and Will Cartledge also backing up this week, itching for a game, as is Danny Lawton. So got a really fit squad. Going to rotate the squad a little bit, not too many changes, but it's important that everyone in the squad gets some game time and pushes for spots in each week. So competition for places is great. The Bloods are really sticking together. With the support we had after the last game, everyone's really buzzing and looking forward to the remaining 6 games. So Cougar train's got 6 to go, 6 more stops. If we can get a win in each of those, then we're going to be happy come the end of the season. But it all starts with Oldham this weekend, so hopefully we'll see you there.